Jacob and Batty were a beautiful couple and loved each other very much. When Batty got pregnant, everyone was very excited and began to look forward to the baby's birth. At the next ultrasound, the doctor said that the couple would have a boy and he was growing properly. And so the long-awaited moment of the baby's birth came. But the doctors suddenly took him away quickly without even showing him to his mother. When Batty came to her senses after the birth, the doctors told her some bad news. It turned out that the baby was seriously ill. Jacob became brooding and depressed, and Batty just cried. The doctors advised them to give up the boy, and while they were still young, to have another healthy baby. Batty thought about this advice, but Jacob flatly refused. He didn't even want to hear anything like this. The man took his wife and son home and said that they would raise him and treat him the best they could. Jacob and Batty's parents did not agree with this decision of the man. They were sure that even for a child, it would be better to leave him in a specialized care center for such children. But Jacob forbade any talk about it. His parents said nothing more. They could only sigh in silence over the difficult fate of their son. But at the same time, they were helping the young family. Batty found it very difficult to take care of her child, and she did it through sheer force. She did not want to care or feed him. She would not even call him by his name. The baby probably felt his mother's attitude toward him, and that is why he always cried in front of her. Batty tried her best to spend as little time with her son as possible. She wanted a healthy baby. She wanted to brag to her friends and invite everyone to visit, but with such a sick child it was impossible. She was ashamed and disgusted. But Jacob doted on his son and tried to spend as much time as possible with him. The man spent all his free time with him. He fussed, searched for doctors, bought expensive medicines, did gymnastics for his child, and tried to make his life as easy as possible. Of course, Jacob tried to talk sense into his wife and get her to take care of their son, but she was adamantly against it. She kept saying that she should have left him in the maternity hospital and that she did not need him. Jacob was horrified by his wife's attitude toward the baby, but there was nothing he could do about it. In addition, he thought it was more likely that Batty had postpartum depression, because he could not otherwise explain such a cruel attitude of the mother toward her son. When their son was 3 years old, Batty packed her things and left, leaving a note. "I'm sorry, but I can't go on like this. Don't look for me. I'll file for divorce myself." Jacob was terrified. He started calling everyone he knew, but no one had seen Batty. Her parents did not know where she was either. So Jacob was left alone with a 3-year-old son in his arms. But the man did not give up. He took the boy to the best doctors. The little child had 3 surgeries, after which he began to noticeably go on the mend. When the boy was 9 years old, no one would ever have guessed that he had had huge problems as a baby, and that the doctors had not given him a chance for a normal life. Now he was no different from his peers. Jacob was glowing with happiness and was overjoyed at his son's successes. The man could be proud of himself because he was able to cure his son and give him a normal life. Despite all the hardships they went through, Jacob never remarried. All this time, he had no interest in women or relationships. When his son grew up, Jacob honestly told about his mother, saying that she had not withstood all of the difficulties, but that he could not blame her. The son took this information calmly. He did not need his mother. He had enough attention from his father and grandparents, who adored their grandson. At the boy's 15th birthday party, Batty came unexpectedly. She started crying, asking for forgiveness, and lamenting that life had punished her for her cruelty. Now she had cancer and was very sick. It was very hard for Jacob to see his ex-wife because somewhere deep down in his heart he still loved her. But no amount of compassion could override what she had done. He remembered well her betrayal and all that he had gone through. His son, on the other hand, looked at the stranger woman in silence and did not understand what she wanted from him and his father. Batty got neither sympathy in return nor an invitation to live together. She silently turned around and left, and everyone continued to celebrate the boy's birthday. 10 more years passed. Jacob's son graduated with honours, found a good job in his field, and was about to get married. Jacob was proud of his son and happy that many years ago he didn't agree with the doctors.